All right, welcome back, Thunder Puppies. um, what's it called? Yeah, so we're back. We are going to be heading out to Krokotopia now. The big obvious change that happened. So I was opening up a pack. I don't know, for some reason I got really bored and I started like opening up. I think it was a total of 4 packs. And my Death Wizard. I chose one at random, clicked on it, opened it, yada yada yada. Got what I got. I ended up clicking on the Gulcher pack, clicked on it, and I got the Storm Mount. So yeah, honestly, I still can't believe that happened. I was like, what? It would have been nice if I have gotten it for my Death Wizard, but this works out too. But yeah. So now we have an additional 3%. What's it called? What's the word? 3% damage. As you can see right here in the middle, says +3 Storm Gulcher Perm. That's the mount. Right here, it shows you. But yeah, pretty amazed that happened. But yeah, so we're gonna be using this as our mount. But okay, off to Krokotopia we go now.
Another wizard? A servant of the one called Malistaire, are you? No? Oh, then perhaps you can help us. Malistaire has been here many times, and each time he comes he raises more of the oppressive tuts from their slumbers, seeking their knowledge. They must be stopped, or they will enslave the Mander people again. If you would help us, talk to the Sergeant Major in the Oasis.
So yeah, we are following Malistaire's trail over from Wizard City. He kind of used Lord Nightshade to kind of distract everyone. So he could what's it called? Learn as much as possible from the Order of the Fang. And obviously that led him here to Krokotopia, but we don't know exactly what part of Krokotopia he's going to. So let's speak to the sergeant now.
What ho! Greetings, youngster. You must be one of those wizards from Wizard City. Sergeant Major Sylvester Quimby Talbot III at your service. Order of the Fang? I think I heard Professor Winthrop mention that name. He and his crew are still excavating when they should be evacuating. You'll find Professor Winthrop inside the pyramid. Perhaps he has some information that can help you. And please, try to keep him safe.
So, yeah. We are going to be entering the Pyramid of the Sun. Visually wise, Krokotopia is very, very nice. You have the giant, what's it called? I want to say tut, but I could be wrong. With the sand coming down, landing on its hand, yeah, super cool. But yeah, you have a recipe vendor here. So he sells you clothing items. There are some who sell you spells. I believe they come a little later on. I could be wrong though.
Come in, watch your step. Things are amiss down here. You say you are looking for the Order of the Fang? As a matter of fact, I was just researching them when the Crocs came to life and attacked. When the Crocs attacked, my diggers and I had just found an ancient obelisk describing the Order of the Fang. We had to evacuate everyone. If only I could see rubbings of the inscription on the obelisk, I could learn more about the Order. Do you think you could make rubbings for me? You can find the ancient obelisk at the dig site in the Royal Hall.
Alright, looks like we're going to the Royal Hall. Yeah, pretty much everything in here looks like this.
Look there, Wizard. Do you see that device? It's a teleporter. If you use it, it will transport you to other teleporters on this street. You can get where you're going quickly.
So, for those of you who might be a little confused as to why Gamma is just telling us about the teleporters now, the teleporters basically were not in Wizard City before. Before you kind of just had to walk around or use the little, you know, markers to be able to like fast travel in the street itself. But yeah, they apparently added those to Wizard City as well, so that's why Gamma is just now telling us about them. But if I hadn't explained it before, each what's it called, teleporter has its own little, you know, marking on it. You see the one on the left has a cat, the one on the right has the little eye you know, marking. And if we look at our map, it'll tell us exactly where it's gonna leave us if we take it. So if anything, we'll probably end up taking the one for the dig site right now. But yeah, so I think this is also the point in the game where you start battling two enemies at once whenever you enter a battle. But let's speak to Alfred.
Can you believe it? When the Crocs attacked, my notebook fell apart and all the pages scattered. I can't leave this place without that information. My notes on the Crocs may seem like ancient history to you, but they may have some bearing on our present situation. I think the charmed slaves picked up the pages of my notebook. Could you get those notebook pages back for me?
But yeah, so this is the dig site. Here's the teleporter. I believe, yeah, this is the one. So for Croc, I'm just probably going to be sticking to the storyline. If I feel like the side quest is gonna give us something good, then, you know, I'll show it. Or I'll do it actually. If not, then, you know, just gonna try to stay with the storyline as you know, as much as possible. But yeah, we should be speaking to him again, just giving him the rubbings now. Oh, not him. Let's see. But honestly, I do like the storyline here at Krokotopia.
These rubbings are perfect. Let me decipher the text.
Professor Winthrop studies the rubbings and grows frightened.
My word. The Order of the Fang was a secret group of croc wizards who wrote a book of rituals called the Krokonomicon, the most powerful source of knowledge about life and death magic. The Krokonomicon cannot fall to Malistaire. Perhaps this order has something to do with the crocs attacking us now. Did Malistaire put them up to it? While I was running for my life from the croc attack, I saw Beatty Narini take an ancient tablet. He's the leader of the crocs in this area. Beatty Narini must have the answers we're looking for. To reach him, we'd need a key to his chamber. Our fighting men are trying to protect our archaeologist. Could you defeat Narini crocs until you find a croc carrying the chamber key and take it from them?
Beware, young wizard. The street you now have access to contains battles which are handled a little differently. There can be more opponents at one time compared to the amount of players participating in the battle. Be very careful.
Yes, a little late with that information, I'm not gonna lie. But okay, let's take a teleporter to the dig site, and let's, whoa, which way was it? This way. And then we will come out on this side, and we should be able to fight them. Yeah. Okay, let's hope that they drop the key on the first battle. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. And we got the key that quickly. Teleporter. Go left. And we are back with the professor.
You found the chamber key. Well done. Our men here have their hands full fighting the Crocs. The archaeologists are no help, I'm afraid. Can you defeat Beatty Narini in his chamber? Claim the missing ancient tablet from him, and perhaps I can find out how this madness started.
You just unlocked a new section in your spell tab. Spell writing. With this, you can modify and improve existing spells. Be sure to take a look.
Nice. We got a camel. We'll stick with our storm culture. But okay. Let us go to his chamber now. Oh, and thankfully we can just teleport all the way over there. But yes, okay. Alright, so this is gonna be our first boss battle of Krokotopia. So let's hope for the best. I will be adding these just in case.
You are not worthy of standing before me, wizard. Fall to the floor. Maybe then I shall show mercy on you.
Alright, so Mr. Beatty Narini is a rank 3 fire boss with a rank 2 balance elite. So, honestly, we should be fine in this battle. Just do that, just to start it off. Then we will use the, what's it called? The accuracy spell. And then we'll attack him with the shark. Excuse me. That's not good. Okay, let me do that. Let me do this. Put this. Okay, so I'm trying to think, because I know we're gonna lose damage with that -25, but let's see what happens. Technically I should still be doing a little more damage. That's not bad, but it's also not what I wanted. I don't think we're in a good spot right now. Yeah, oh no, are you serious? That's crazy. Okay. We're back. Man. What to do? What to do? Okay. Let's see if this works now. Okay, I think this should have worked. I am hoping. And so 622 has now been our max damage. So not bad. Okay, I am good on health. So I'll blade and then I'll do the accuracy. And then we'll attack with the lightning bats. And that should complete the battle. Thankfully, that worked out in our favor. I was a little scared there again. I just have to play a little more strategically. I forgot there were Cyclopses here. But okay. We're just gonna use the teleporter.
The ancient tablet! Now I can get the rest of the story on the Order of the Fang.
Professor Winthrop studies the ancient tablet.
The Order of the Fang oppose the evil Tuts. They planned to use the Krokonomicon to put the Tuts to sleep, and we had to come round and wake them up. If only we had that book, we could set things right again. But where is it? I think the Order of the Fang still exists, hiding somewhere in Krokotopia. I want to find them. They must know where the Krokonomicon is kept. We've discovered a map room that might help locate them. Unfortunately, it's located through the palace. We can't get inside. My assistant, Malcolm Danforth, has been working on a way to enter the palace, but with all these Tuts about, I'm afraid for him. Please help him. You'll find him in the excavation room in the Chamber of Fire.
Oh, I guess we're in the Chamber of Fire. So yeah, we gotta go speak to him right now. I guess we can walk over there for now. So, something I've been thinking about. In Triton Avenue, there is a kind of like dungeon side quest style of what's it called? Mission. It's called Crab Alley. Basically, you know, we have to go through like a whole storyline down there over by Triton Avenue, and yeah, well, not a lot happens, but you know, pretty interesting. Some good loot as well. But yeah, that's the thing. I'm like wondering whether or not I should do it now or later. Right now I'm leaning more towards later, just so we can, you know, kind of focus on the storyline and Croc and everything. So yeah, unless you guys want me to do it beforehand, then by all means let me know. But for now, as of this moment, we're just gonna be continuing on with the storyline and Croc. And then eventually we'll get over to Crab Alley and, you know, all the other like dungeons in Wizard City. but let's speak to Assistant Danford now.
You're to help me find a way inside the palace? Excellent! As far as I can tell, the palace requires a keystone to unlock the door. My partner Robert Lancaster has been searching for the keystone. See if you can find him, while I see if I can't whip up some other way in.
Alright, so now we are going to be looking for Robert Lancaster. Oh, I think I remember this. We end up going up and down a lot, I think, for this section of the story. But yeah, he should be right up here, yeah. So let's speak to him now.
My, there are crocs everywhere. I tried to venture out to find the keystone and ended up running for my life. Tell Malcolm Danforth I don't have the keystone, but I did discover that a piece of it is buried in the dig site at the Royal Hall. Say, could you do us a favor, We've heard that once you defeat a flame servant, you are left with a small eternal flame. When our fires go out, this place is pitch black. Some of those eternal flames would come in handy.
Yeah, I ended up doing a couple of the side quests in the Royal Hall, I think it was, that we were in. Off screen though, so yeah.
Thanks for that. Good show, that Robert. He couldn't find the keystone, but he did give us a way to find it. It's time to roll up your sleeves and dig into the dirt like a true archaeologist. We need to find that keystone. Please go to the dig site in the Royal Hall and search for the missing piece. It's probably just below the surface of the sand, so you may have to dig around some.
Alright guys, I'll see you really quickly in the Royal Hall. Oh no, I was muted. Yeah, no, all I basically said that was easy enough.
Wonderful, you have found the keystone. You are a true archaeologist, my friend. I haven't been twiddling my thumbs either. I learned they divided the keystone into two pieces in order to ensure the safety of the palace. Who knew? There's only one thing to do, and I'm afraid it's up to you. According to these inscriptions, the Nerini Quartermaster has the final piece of the keystone. You will have to defeat him in combat and get it for us. Can you do that?
So on to the Nerini Quartermaster. I have to make sure I'm pronouncing these things correctly. But yeah, I've kind of always had an issue pronouncing things. But I try my best. I think it's straight across from here. Oh man. I think we should be fine with this spell thing we got going on here. Yeah. We'll treat it as the previous battle we just did just now.
I see my men cannot take you down. I guess if you want something done right.
This battle might actually be a lot harder than I thought. a little scared that he's just standing there. And honestly, that was a really close battle. A little scary. Let's just pick up the health and then we will be right back.
At last, the other piece. You're quite a tough worker. You sure you're not from Marleybone? Here, let me put the pieces together for you. There. Now that we have the keystone, we must inform Professor Winthrop. Head back to the entryway and tell him we can unlock the palace now. It's been a pleasure working with you, even with all these crocs menacing us.
Alright, we are going to take the teleporters back to Professor Winthrop. I'm hoping this is the way. I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Let's speak to him now and let's see what he has to say.
You and Malcolm found the keystone. Splendid. We have the key to the palace now. Go inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
Nice. We leveled up to level 14. That's not bad. But okay. I will be leaving the Palace of Fire, right? That's what it's called. For the next episode. Thank you guys for joining us today. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Bye, guys.